Welcome to Cyprus, and my name's Paul Fay, and this is the second in the series of videos I'm doing showcasing the new improvements to Game Day by Pocket Pen and Run, which has been designed by Craig Harris and Matt McKeever, of course. And the reason for the delay between the last video is Craig has been working every day on improvements and stability, and we're going to go through some of those improvements today, and I'm going to go back over some of the questions that you've asked me since the first one, and thanks very much for all the positive feedback that has been received. So let's get straight to it. We're going to go through, we're going to play a 1975 World Series game suggested by Corey Highfield between the Reds and the Red Sox. And I'm excited because I haven't played many 1975 games, so we'll see how it goes. So straight into it, we click box score replay, we type in 1975 and select either of the two teams in it. We'll obviously come to Boston Red Sox first, so we load the team schedule, scroll down, and we highlight this is the game that Corey wanted. You'll see there's a replay score there. I just ran a box score sim just to check that the databases were all working before I recorded, etc. But today we're gonna play that game. It was a close series, and actually, as you can see, the Reds won it in Game 7, 4-3. There's a few close games. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the games were decided by one run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the games actually decided by one run. So let's get to it, and we press print play game. And up pops the box score lineup. Let's close these behind again to make it easier for you to see. And we've got two strong lineups. Gary Nolan on the mound, a righty. He's a B pitcher against Louis Tiant as a C. And a reminder, you can change away pitchers or home pitchers or lineups if you wish to in your own projects. But as we're going to play as played for this, and I will be sticking to relief pitchers and pinch hitters as closely as possible as what happened in the game. Obviously, organically, things may happen within the game that means that's not possible, but we'll discuss those as we go through. Incidentally, people that complain about modern baseball, you may be interested to know that the Reds used 7 pitchers in winning this game. Hopefully we don't have to do that today. I'm a man who likes pitching duels, but we can see. We never know what's going to come up. So play game day. Let's maximize this for you. A reminder that the lines are on the field, which means we're using the advanced options. You can go to options and change those settings. You can load a previous game you've saved, or you can save a game at any time. We're going to go with the advanced because that's what I use all the time. And just a reminder that these located 1 to 6, the zones on the field, and they're governed by this dice, the white dice to the right of the 3 main play dice. And it's simple: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zones. We've got Louis Tiant on the mound for the Red Sox, 4.02 ERA, struck out roughly 2 to 1 strikeouts to walks, 118, lost 14. If we look at the field, you'll see now the first improvement that Craig's brought, and that's that the fielders are colour coded, and they're all colour coded, green to red, green being the best. As you can see, if he's defence A, and the pitcher, this Tiant, is a D, red. And then we've got blue, B, yellow, C. And this can help you when you're moving your fielders. We'll come to that later. But for for now, let's get this game underway with Charlie Hustle coming up first. Tiant to Rose. Play ball. 8, 8, and it's a base hit for Rose straight away. And we can see, I'm glad we've got an early base hit, because you can see straight away that Craig has now changed base runners to a circle to differentiate from the fielders. Rose is a red, so he's no steal threat. Ken Griffey, always a threat to get on base, batted 305. 2, 11, walk. So Tiant's in trouble early here, and you don't want Joe Morgan coming up with men on base. He batted 327 and walks 132, only struck out 52 times. He's an all-round threat, Morgan. 11, 8, base hit, runners advance 2, hit into centre field. So the first run crosses the plate for the Reds, and Morgan's green, and we'll go ahead and we'll try and steal with Morgan. Do we want him to steal against Carlton Fisk, who's a B? Let's go for it. And he's safe. So now the second and third, nobody out. Johnny bench up, and it's already 1-zip. Control 2, 4, struck him out. Important first strikeout there for Tiant. Tony Perez, the righty, homered 20 times. 8, 3, it's a ground ball, and it's the lead runner that's out. So how we play this is it's hit to the shortstop, so out, lead runner 6, and it will handle play for you automatically. We go to the score sheet. You'll see that Griffey was out 6-2, and Perez reached safely first base, fielder's choice. Okay, George Foster, 2 away. 10, 10, it's a power result. Remember that power results, we do not add 1, because it's a hitter's field. We only add that if it's a park result. So we go 8 in power, and he just missed a home run. But it's a long base hit to right field. It's a double, so it's a 2B plus to right field. So 2B plus right field. Do you want to stretch it for third? He's a D. No, but 2 runs cross. So it's 3-zip. At this stage, modern managers would probably be pulling Tiant. But in 1975, pitchers were still allowed to pitch their way out of trouble. They were assumed that they knew their craft, and part of that craft was working their way into a game. So Concepcion is up, 9-2, it's a ground ball, shortstop takes it, so it's 6-3, and that will do it, but not before 3 runs cross the plate. And we've got Gary Nolan coming up on the mound for the Reds. He's fatigue 7, same as Tiant. 3.14 ERA, strikes out roughly 2.5 times he walked. He won 15 and lost 9. If we turn our attention to the field, we'll see it might be worth moving Geronimo, because he's an A. Remember that balls hit into the gap are affected by the defence speed. If they're a C or D, their defence rating drops 1. So I'm just going to look at the defence cards for Griffey and Geronimo. And the way we do that is we go to fielders, show defence card. Let's have a look at Geronimo. His speed is a B. You can see it on here, I don't need to go to the defence card. His speed is a B, and I've forgotten who's in right. Griffey, his speed is also B. So they're not going to drop. So what that will mean is, at the moment, Griffey is covering these two. He's covering zone 5 and 6, and he's a C. And he's also covering half of balls that's a hit into zone 4. So any even numbers on blue that's a hit into this gap, Griffey will be responsible for. So that's too much. What we'll do, we want to move Geronimo to this zone and Griffey to this zone. Let's do it, and then I'll explain the effect. And the way we do that is we go to fielders and set fielders positions. Let's just move this down, and then I know what I'm doing. So right field we want in zone 6, centre field we want in zone 4, left field in zone 1, first baseman in zone 6, second baseman in zone 4, shortstop we want in 3, and third baseman in zone 2. Let's see that. Yep, that's better. That's better. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because he's covering a long distance, but both of these got good speed and they can cover these zones. It's more important that we weigh up on this side, because what that means now, Geronimo is responsible for his own, but he's also responsible for odd numbers on the blue in this area, and that means that Griffey is only taking his own zone and half of those, whereas before he was taking 2 full zones. So that should cut down on any base hits and errors hit into the gap. And you can set the fielders paired by team individually, and it'll retain those for the rest of the game until you change them. If we bring on different defenders, then obviously we'll look at it again. Okay, back to the game. Cecil Cooper, 2-7, struck him out. Denny Doyle at the plate, 3-3, struck him out. Yastrzemski up, the lefty, 7-4, it's a range play, and Geronimo takes his first one in, and it's a fly ball to centre field. He drifts along, drifts across, takes the ball in easily. 3 up and 3 down there for Nolan. Top of 2. Geronimo at the plate. 6 lefty righty. He's a lefty. 6. It's a fly ball to left field. Gary Nolan, the pitcher. 8-1. Lines out. Who's that? That's Denny Doyle. Yep. Okay. I was just looking at the lineups. 1-6 struck him out. Second K for Tiant. An easier inning there. Nolan to Fisk. Fly ball to left field, 3. Straight forward to George Foster. No problems. 1 away. Fred Lynn, the centre fielder, is an A batter. Hit to the right field. Just to the right to Griffey. Takes it in easily. F9. Ppr batted 239 on the season, 10, 5, another fly ball, 3 fly balls in this scattered around the outfield, but all playable easily. So we come to the top of third. Nolan, no hits over 2. Griffey walked first time up. Infield grounder, difficult one, but Burleson takes it in. Tosses to first, 1 away. Seven, batter 9, base hit, Morgan. Morgan's on for the second time this afternoon, and we're going to steal again with Morgan. And again, that's his second stolen run of the afternoon. He's now in scoring position for bench. 5, lefty righty, it's a righty, and it's a base hit. Bench drives one in. 4 zip. Top of third. Looking good for the Reds. Bench. We're not going to steal with him at this stage. Perez coming up. 1 away. 12, 1. Ground ball. So that will be 3-6-3, double play. End of the inning. So it's 5 zip. Have a look at the score sheet. Six, 3, single, 1 RBI, 2, 3. I'm not sure about that actually. Just looking at it, was it? I thought it was 4 zip. 1 RBI, 3, 4. Let me just reset that at bat. I thought it was. It added a run then. Just let me go back over that. Yeah. Don't know what I did wrong there, but anyway, if you make a mistake, you can go back. It might have been something in the program. I'll speak to Craig afterwards, but we'll carry on because it's correct now. 4 zip. Nolan to Dwight Evans. 10, 5. Fly ball to centre field. F8. Burleson. 6. Lefty righty. 10. Base hit. There's the first hit of the afternoon for the Red Sox. Lewis Tiant up. He's a rare hitter. We're going to bunt. 4, defence P. 2, ground ball. Double play. So it's 1-6-3, double play. I have to do a manual out on this one. 1, 6, 3, double play. And that will do it. Interesting to note that the DH was not used between 73 and 75 in the World Series, even though it was in play and used in the American League. Okay, so we're back to the top of the 4th. We'll keep our eye on Tiant. We may get someone up shortly. I'm just looking, it was Murray or Moret, not sure how you pronounce that, who came in next for the Red Sox. We'll give Tiant another hit. 2, 8, it's out to drop K. Concepcion, 8, 11, that's a power, and that's a double hit to the gap. Okay, that's enough to spark Darryl Johnson into action, and Murray's going to warm up the lefty in the pen. You'll see I've clicked him and he's appeared there. Okay, Geronimo flied out first time up, 2, 2, this time struck him out. 2 away, Nolan, 5, lefty righty split, he's a righty, so it's 3, it's a ground ball, 4-3. Red Sox come to the plate, trailing 4-zip. 8, batter, column 8, base hit. Base hit. Denny Doyle. Struck out first time up. This time lefty righty, it's 7. This time it's a base hit. Runner advance 1. Try and get something going here, the Red Sox. Bottom of 4. Yastrzemski. 4. Infield hit. Sorry, infield ball. Ground ball double play. So that will be 5-4-3. Runner advance. 5-4-3. Okay. Carlton Fisk. The programme popped up with a suggestion there, but it's 5-4-4-3 I wanted. Carlton Fisk. You do get some options sometimes when with results of ground balls, but it is your universe. You get to play how you play. As long as you're consistent and fair to all teams, that's the way it should go. Carlton Fisk. Fly ball to centre field. Geronimo being kept busy out there, but taking them all in, and that's an F8. You can see that Murray's now warmed up sufficiently, 3. So we're going to go ahead and bring him in. Go to bullpen, bring him in. His fatigue rating's 2. We'll bring him in, and we'll keep a close eye on Murray because we'll have to get Drago warming up. Let's go to pitching data and see what Drago did. Actually, we won't bring Drago in because he's the save leader, unless something dramatic changes. They brought Wise in. No, who did they bring in after that? Yeah, Wise. So we'll go with Wise. Drago had a blown save, must have had a blown save in that game. Okay, Rose up, singled and struck out so far today. 6, lefty righty switch, ground ball, 6-3. 1 away. Ken Griffey, 1 walk today and ground out. And this time he's out of the baselines. So that's quickly 2 away for Murray here. Morgan, 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 stolen bases. 8, 12, that's a park result. Remember, because it's a park result, we look at what the qualities of the field are. It's a hitter, so we add 1 to this. 9, and that's a home run. Home run to Joe Morgan. Nothing going right for the Red Sox today. 5-zip to the Reds. We're going to go to the bullpen and get Wise warming. He's a starting pitcher normally. What was his results? He actually won 19, lost 12. So he was used in the regular season as a starter there. Murray, it's quite small, the Red Sox's pen. They must have got, let's see how many, they got a lot of innings from their starters, as you can see. Very small compared to modern standards. Okay, bench 1 for 2, 8, 6, fly ball to right field, and that will do it. It's now 5-zip. Nolan going along quite well. 3, 4, struck him out. 3rd K. Petrocelli flied out first time up. 2, 2, struck him out. Evans, 9, 1, ground ball to 3rd base. So, we can't get anything going offensively here, the Red Sox. We've got Wise warming up, he's only got 2, he's amber at the moment. He could bring him in, but he'd drop a rating, he's already a C, so we don't want to do that. We'll just bring him in if necessary, or we'll sit him back down again. Remember, keep your eye on Murray, he's pitched 1 inning, and his fatigue's 2. Sorry, press the wrong one. Catchers, 888s, catchers, interference. George Foster, 1 for 2, double and a K. We're going to hit and run. I'm trying to do these just to give you an example of all the different charts within the game. It started off as a simple game, pocket pen and run, but that's deceptive. It's now developed into something, there's as many strategic elements to this game as any game out there on the market. 6, good, so we look at this, 5, and it's G4, runner advance, so that's, close that, G4, 3, runner advance, avoided the double play because the runner was moving. Concepcion, 1 away, runner in scoring position. 7, lefty righty, he's a righty. 11 is power, but it's only a 1, so he flies out to centre field. 2 away, Geronimo 0 for 2 today. 3, 9, this time he walks. Okay, Wise is green at the moment. We're going to bring him in now. He'll start going amber, and he'll start losing. He'll have overwarmed if we leave him up anymore. I think he'll go red. And if you pitch him, warm him for over 8, then he can't be used. We could sit him down now, but if you got him back up the same inning, he would still keep these 6. So we're going to bring him in. Okay. Wise to Nolan. 2 away. 8. Ground ball. 6-3. Actually, we'll toss it to 6-4. Easy. 3 outs. And Nolan coming to the bottom of the 6th. He's given up 3 hits. Struck out 4, nobody. Struck him out. Struck out 5 now. Wise. Just going to have a look at the bullpen here. Pitching data. Who else did they use? Pole. Drago. Burton. I think I'll warm up Burton. He'll come in with 1 rating less. Well, at least this will give us a chance to go to the bench, try and get something going at this stage. I'm just going to have a look who they brought in to pinch it. They brought Miller in, and he's a D, and they also brought Carbo in. He's a B, so we'll go with Carbo. Make changes. So he's pinch hitting. Going for the lefty righty platoon. 5. Oh, it's hit on the infield. And Joe Morgan, rare for him, but he boots it. Allows Carbo to get on base. One on base. Nolan to Cooper. Back to the top of the order. He's 1 for 2 today. Struck him out. Wow. Denny Doyle. Can he ignite the Red Sox? Hit to third baseman. 6. Nothing doing. 5-3. 3 outs. And that will bring up the alter lineup because we pinch hit for the pitcher, Carbo there. Burton's the only player warming up, so we need to bring him in, even though he's not quite warmed. Select P for pitcher, save lineup. You'll see it's put Burton in. It tells you pinch hit for the pitcher. Actually, it says PR, it shouldn't be pinch hit. I've played loads of these games, but I never noticed that. Another one to tell Craig. Okay, Jim Burton's heading to the mound. He's not warmed up sufficiently. If you want to put this pitcher in, they'll receive a 1 level reduction. Which one? You've no choice. You've nobody else warmed. That'll be the same for whoever else you brought in. So it's yes. His fatigue rating's 2. So he's in. Burton to Rose. Rose is 1 for 3. 8. 12. Park result. Remember, it's a Park result. We had 1, but it's already 12, so that's a home run. A home run for Pete Rose. He only hit 7 during the season, but he's hit 1 in this game, and that's 6 zip for the Reds. Ken Griffey on. No. Taking his practice swings, he's reached base once, and then he was out on runner's interference. He left the base path. 6, lefty righty to lefty. It's a 12. It's a Park result. It's back-to-back homers, and that's 7 zip for the Reds. Woo, nothing going right for the Red Sox here. Top of 7. Joe Morgan, 2, 7, walk. And we're going to go to the well again with Morgan. We're going to try and steal. Nobody out. And he's safe again. Johnny Bench. 3, 5. Struck him out. Perez. 2, 8. Walk. Foster batted 300 during the season. 9, 8 base hit. Rose advanced 2. Another run crosses 8 zip. I think we're going to have to be going to the bullpen again here. Who else did they have? Willoughby. Let's get Willoughby warming. I'll have to abandon the strategy of using the pitches that they used. They only used 4 in the game, but clearly this game's gone beyond that now. So let's get Willoughby warming up. Burton's already fatigued. You can see he's gone orange over here. So indicate, give you a reminder that you're using a pitcher who's fatigued. You can leave them in, but it does affect their effectiveness. So that's 11, 3, ground ball, lead runner out. So this is, and it's hit to the shortstop, so you select out, ground ball, lead runner 6. So if we go to the score sheet, that should show 6-2. There he is, there's Perez, nailed at the plate. Okay, Geronimo. 7-1, ground ball to first. He takes it in himself, and that's 3 out. Okay, Nolan is coming to his last inning now of effectiveness. He'll be fatigued after this one. We'll still keep going with him at this point. 1975, he'd be given a chance to go the distance. Yastrzemski, 9-7, ground ball. Hit to Perez. Ground ball, 3U. Fisk, 0 for 2. Hit to Joe Morgan, 4-3. Nolan's had the Red Sox in a box all afternoon. They've not been able to do anything. He struck out 6 and walked none. 3-7, struck him out. That's his 7th K. And we come to the top of 8. I'm going to take that out. So let me just have a look who batted that then. Can't remember who just batted for. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yep, we'll leave Burton in for a couple of batters. Ground ball to Petrocelli. It's 2-5-3. 1 away. Pete Rose. 2 for 4 today. Homered last time up. 2-7 walk. Griffey. 8-7 base hit. Joe Morgan, the lefty. We're going to have to go to the pen because even though it's the wrong hand, because Willoughby is already on 6. Okay, so Willoughby's in to face Morgan. Morgan is 3 for 3 anyway, plus a walk today, so it doesn't matter what hand he's faced. 2-5, and this time he struck him out. Johnny Bench. 10-7, ground ball, second base, 4-3. Okay, Nolan has become fatigued. He's now pitching us B to C and control A to B, but we're still going to go with him. We'll get someone up in the pen. They brought Norman on. We'll warm up Norman and Billingham, just in case. Petrocelli, he's done nothing today. Let's see if there's any lefties on the bench that we can bring in. It's got a decent rating. We've got Tim McCarver. We'll bring him in. At this point, anything is worth trying for the Bo Sox. 5, lefty righty. He's a righty. It's a ground ball to the third baseman. And the same old story. Dwight Evans playing right field today, 0 for 2. Fly ball to deep centre field, but taken in easily by Geronimo. He's been busy, but most of the fly balls have been well short of the fence. Takes it in easily. Burleson coming up. 5, lefty righty, righty, righty. 8, fly ball to right field. F9. Reds up to bat. You can see the alto lineup has come up, and we're looking down here, and we've got a pinch hitter there. Came on for the third baseman. So let's have a look at where McCarver can play. McCarver can play catcher or first. So we need to bring in a third baseman, and who's just looking at the defense. Well, they're all pretty much the same, really. So we'll bring on Hobson. Third base. Save lineup. Okay. Willoughby to Perez. 6, lefty, righty, righty. 10, base hit. 12th base hit for the Reds here. George Foster. He's 2 for 3, plus a sacrifice. Ribby. 1, struck him out. Dave Concepcion. 10, 3, ground ball to the lead. It's the lead runner that's out, so it'll be 6-4. Cesar Geronimo, 2 away. 12-1, ground ball. Lead runner 6, and that's it. Okay, Nolan's fatigued. He's now down from C to D, and control is B to C. But they'll give him a chance to go the distance. He's only given up 3 hits. He's well in command of this game, and the Reds are going to take this barring a miracle. We'll remove Jim Willoughby, and just looking down the list, we'll bring on Darren Johnson. And we'll also get someone up in the pen just to warm up in case they score a miraculous 8 runs, and we'll get Trago up. Darren Johnson. 4, lefty righty. He's a righty. 10, it's a base hit. Cecil Cooper now. Fly ball to left field, F7. One away. 6. Batter 10. Power 11. Home run. Home run Doyle. So that'll do it for Nolan. We can take him out. We'll bring on Fred Norman. You'll see this has gone red, but they'll drop one level. But we'll bring him in. We'll also get up, who's their save leader? Eastwick. Okay, so they've restored some honour, the Red Sox. You take 2 and it's still only 1 away. Norman to Yastrzemski, and he hits it to Perez, who fumbles it. 1 base error. Truly never over till it's over. We may as well sit Billingham down here. Go to the bullpen, cancel warm-up for Billingham. Norman looking for the double play. 1, 10 to walk. Fred Lynn, lefty against lefty. 7, 10, power, 4, ground rule double. Wow. 8-3. So that's 8-3, 8-5, 8. One more base runner and we've got a safe situation, incredibly. There's only 1 away. Butch Hobson, he's a C. Let's go and have a look at the bench. We've got Kim Andrew. Close that a second. Sorry, I'm getting a little excited now. Andrew. Who have we got here? Kim Andrew. He only had 2 at bats, so we won't bring him in. Try and be realistic here. Lefty, righty, Griffin. We'll bring Griffin on. Okay. Norman to Griffin. 10, 5, fly ball, centre field. 2 away, down to the last out now. Can Norman close this one down? 6, fly ball, drifts across to his left. George Foster looks up to the sky, takes it in his glove, and that's the ball game. Game over. The Reds win 8-3. Close that box. It wasn't a save situation, so we can enter the results here. We'll export to PDF and export to Excel because I like to look at them later. And then we close it. I'll send the game results to box score replay, and that will open up pocket pen and run the score sheet. That crash has been happening to me quite a few times when I've closed the game. It doesn't affect the game, but I'm working with Craig to try and fix it. We'll come back to you and let you know why that's happening, but it doesn't affect the actual game itself. You close it down, and then I'll reopen the game. Just a sec. Game day replay, and you can reopen the game you've just had. So it's still there. It's just when you close it, for some strange reason, it crashes. I don't understand that. There was a couple of things in that game that I wasn't totally happy with. It added a run at one stage. I'll go back over the video and see if that was my fault or the game. But what I do with these, I send Craig straight away the video, and he goes through it play by play, replays it to see if there's any bugs. And for those people who wrote to me to say, why are there so many bugs? There's another well-known computer game that's been going for 20 odd years. Every year I play it, every year there's some bug. The designer works through it religiously, trying to fix them, and it's accepted in the gaming community. The games are put out there, and there are going to be bugs. The more bugs that you report, the quicker we can get a stable release. And Craig is really working hard on this. By the way, there's someone who wrote to me the other day and asked why I was publicising Pocket Pen and Run. It's just because I like the game and I like to support small gaming companies. I have no financial interest in the game whatsoever. I do not own the game. I'm not responsible for any of the original game creation. I'm just a gamer the same as the rest of you. So please write to me, tell me what you thought of this game, and I'll keep on working with Craig, testing and sending him many results. And if you can write to me directly, that'd be brilliant. And don't forget to like and comment below if possible. The more followers we get, the better. And the next game in the series will be a Japanese team against a Major League one. I don't know which one that's going to be yet, but the Japanese team will be one suggested by Brian Aronoff. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've learned something. I'll be back again soon. Take care.